Hello and welcome to Pre-Calculus Summer Session Online, Math 165 FCC. To get to our Blackboard, this is a black course orientation for Blackboard and the other aspects that we'll have for the course. Upon entry to our Blackboard site, sometimes you may not see the hot buttons. You see this arrow here, you can click on that. That'll give you a bunch of hot links that would be useful during the time. It'll dump you into weekly announcements. We actually have bi-weekly announcements with important information. Couple things that we want to first get to syllabus, access to the syllabus. Please click on it and read it. Besides the grades, how your grades going to be broken down, we basically have a portfolio, a midterm, a homework postings, and then a final exam. And the outline for the course semester is also at the end of the syllabus. So we have an 8-week course. Each week is divided through into Monday and Wednesday, and then Wednesday through Friday. So this is essentially, when you read the syllabus, say in week 2, which starts on June 19th, from Monday through Wednesday, we're expected to cover sections 1.7 and 1.8 in our textbook, and do the appropriate homework for each section. Then obviously on Wednesday through Friday, you're covering this particular week 2.1 and doing the homework that is associated with that. So to give you an idea of what that looks like, we have our weeks lined up here. So for instance, if we are in week 2, Monday through Wednesday, in the beginning of the week 2, you click on that tab, and there would be the readings for the section we're covering, obviously 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3 during this time period. You would read, the textbook is free, by the way, and all the chapter links are here, so you would click on our textbook. That would take you to 2.1. You're expected to read the textbook before you attempt the homework, and you go through and read. And at the end of the section of the textbook, like all textbooks, there is exercises. So here are the exercises that we're expected that you can have access to do. The odd ones are worked out for you. If you keep on panning down, the odd ones are in the book worked out for you. But you're expected to do the homework that you need to do. But for grading purposes, you would click here for 2.1, and it would take you to the homework solutions that you would post, create a thread and go through and post that. But to give you an idea what that looks like is for each section, 1.1, 1.2, etc. For each section, you're expected to, every student is required to post the solution to one homework problem at the end of that section, one even number in that section. So for 1.1, you're expected to do an even problem. Problems are found at the section at the end of the book. You're not allowed to repeat any problem that's already posted. For instance, if you wanted to do number 8, but somebody has already done number 8 in 1.1, then you need to find another even number to do. It's on a first come first served basis. That will count towards your homework grade. Each posting is worth 3 points. So if you post it on time and it's correct, you'll earn all 3 points. If you post it on time but it's incorrect, you'll get 2 points for that. If you post it after the due date, it's late. For instance, this one is due obviously in the first week of the course. Say you happen to don't get it until week 3, but it's correct, you'll still earn 2 points. If you post it late, it's incorrect, you still earn 1 point. But if you do no posting at all, then that's when you end up with 0 points for that. And when you do post, please follow the format here's an example. Say homework 1.1, number 24. So that means question 24 is now off limits for that section because it's a first come first serve. So you would have to choose another even problem in this section, and then you would post it there. To give you an idea, that's how you want to label it so everybody can easily see. And there's the 1.1, there's the solution to that question, and then I will grade it for its correctness and all that good stuff. So in the thread, in the homework, please post the section homework that you're doing and the number you're doing so students can easily find. If you wanted to see your textbook at whole, you can click on here and you can see it's broken down. Not only is it broken down by chapters here, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, you can read the entire chapters, but like I said, in each homework section, each week section I should say, it's broken down to specific sections, so you can just go to the tabs there to get to the section for the readings there. Other useful information start here. Besides the welcome messages, there are lecture and class works and activities here, and also answer keys will be located here. These are classworks. These are not required. These are optional works, but this is something that if we had a face-to-face class that we would be doing classwork in class. This is the assignments we would be doing in class. They're there for your optional work to get some extra work as well as activities there. The keys, when we finish an exam, after everybody's handed an exam, you'll be able to click there and take a look at the answer key. That way you can, and then obviously during office hours, if you need to ask more questions, we have virtual office hours. Speaking of virtual office hours, they will be located here, the Vector office hours, so you can click on that tab. Here are the dates that we're meeting for the time and the times that we're meeting for those. And this will be via Zoom, and I'll be available for an hour during twice a week during the summer term. Other helpful information: the ISO Math channel. This is a great reference. It has videos specifically tied to our book. You can see here pre-calculus, chapter 0, 1, 2, 3, for instance. We're in chapter 3. You can click on that, and actually I can go through the whole playlist. You can see the playlist. These are the playlists. Here's the playlist that they're covering in chapter 3. And these are all questions that are either homework questions or book questions that are related directly to your book that myself and another professor have done. So there's an excellent resource there to help if you get stuck, if you're just going through the readings and you need some more, you can get through these videos, as well as any other video, whether it be Khan Academy or some other. Your midterm will be available here. You click there. It's going to be released on July 7th, and it's due July 12th. It is a pencil and paper exam. Essentially, it's a take-home exam is what it comes down. So it's going to be released on the 7th, and you need to upload it by midnight, July 12th, to get credit for there. For homework postings, like I go back, like for instance, week 1, and the due dates will be located. If you need to check on my grades, you can see which assignments are due when. For instance, you can see during the week Wednesday at midnight, and then a second round of assignments that are due Friday at midnight. So that's how we divide up the semester. So you got homework assignments that are coming due every Wednesday and every Friday. Same thing with the final exam. When you get to the final exam, it's going to be released August 2nd, and it's due on August 8th. Portfolio, we have Portfolio 1 and 2. Portfolio 1 is due right before the midterm. A handful, about 5 questions. For the portfolios, you want to show all the steps and make sure it's neat and tidy. And same thing with Portfolio number 2, which is due at the end of the semester. That is due, it's going to be released July 12th, and it's due August 2nd. Email over the summer is probably the best way to reach me because I can get to them through my phone and get back to you rather quickly. So obviously, if it's, give me a day or two if it's over the weekend before I get back to you, but I try to respond pretty quick as soon as I get the messages. I know there's plenty of other questions, but at least that'll get us started, and let me know, and I'll look forward to working with you guys this summer, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you guys soon.